My name is Hannah Green, and today I'm going to be giving a persuasive speech. Here are my audience members. 1, 2, 3. My topic is how attending a small high school is better than attending a bigger high school. The specific purpose I want my audience to know is the advantages of going to a smaller high school while rather than going to a bigger one. Going to a small high school has a lot more benefits and advantages than going to a bigger high school. Imagine going to a school every day with 50 plus other students in your class that you don't even know. This is the life of going to a big high school. Going to a small high school has more benefits and advantages than going to a bigger high school. My whole freshman class has only 9 students, so being in a class of 50 would be a lot. This way, I get to know everyone who's in my class and who's in my school. I get to know my teachers and all the faculty and even all the other students. Knowing who you go to school with is only one advantage of why going to a small high school is better. On to my first main point. A smaller school could lead to more safety through the students. Teachers in a small school can notice a lot more about students' behavior towards one another than teachers in a bigger school. With a smaller school, each teacher can know which students do not get along, and they can make solutions for that. So, in a smaller school, like my class, I only have 9. So if my teacher sees that 2 students are not they don't have great attitudes toward each other, they can find ways to separate them or send them to the office and just keep them at separate sides of the classroom. And teachers that have 50 plus students in their class, they can't really see who's not getting along with each other. So this is a pro. The teacher will know that the 2 students do not get along with each other and set them at different sides of the classroom. The teacher could also pay close attention to make sure both students do not harm one another, whether it is physically or verbally. Attending a small school can increase the safety in each student. This is also noted in Size Matters, the difference between big and small schools, education.com. On to my second point. Fewer students in the room means that the teacher can work individually with each student and cover more material in a fewer amount of time. Working one-on-one with the student can impact their grade tremendously. In a big school, teachers do not get to work one-on-one with their students as much as they would want to, and that affects the students who really need help further understanding a lesson. Attending a small school can affect the students and their grades if the teacher gives them their full attention and teaches the lesson well. With fewer students in the classroom, then the teacher could cover the topic faster than if the teacher had many more students in their classroom. Attending a small school can affect the amount of time the teacher spends with the student. On to my third point. My third point is going to show some advantages of a bigger school, but also how smaller schools overcome these advantages. Being in a big school, there might be more advanced classes that the students can take. This would be an advantage because bigger schools could have classes like advanced biology, when a small school would only just have one biology class for all the students to take. This can be resolved because my school, as a freshman, I am already taking college classes aiming towards my goal of my associate's degree by the time I graduate. This this opportunity helps me with these classes to gain my knowledge and lets me have these classes without having a teacher. I can do it online. So bigger schools might offer more college help, such as hands-on teachers, than smaller schools. But bigger schools still have advantages, even though smaller schools have them too. Which is shown in big schools versus small schools, which is not known the author or the date. Smaller schools are more pleasing to me because with fewer students, teachers can watch over students so that no one is bullied or harmed, showing how the comparison or the ratio between teachers and students is better in small schools. And with fewer students, the teacher can help each student individually to help their grades and even cover the lesson faster than with more students in the classroom. Even though being in a bigger school has some advantages, that smaller school do not. Attending a smaller school, in my opinion, is the way to go. My other cited sources are Small Schools, The Myths, Reality, and Potentials of Small Schools by Joe Brooks, and Big School or Small School, Gabrielle Blair. Thank you.